Making gains and another day of picking platinum. Let's see, how much do I have? I think it's been a couple days since I've actually crafted this stuff. Typically just go in, collect my stuff, and then I bounce. Let's see. Let's just get these going. And these will all disappear in a blink of an eye. Okay, I'll just get that going. All right. All right, so again, there's been a lot of outrage against Netmarble within the community, which is never a good thing. We won't get into specifics, but it's kind of between what people are considering shills and then people considering to be more inflammatory. Again, I'm myself, I'm somewhat neutral in this matter. I just don't care anymore. I've just been through this so many times, and with Netmarble, with Grand Cross, that I am very skeptical on what they're going to do. However, they did release some patch notes recently, which does look really good. Again, I am very skeptical. So at least it seems like they acknowledge the problem. So I give them that. And when you look on some of their plans, it looks good with what they're going to do with content with 1.3 what part 2, and then what they're going to eventually do to up to 1.5 and everything in between. But here's the thing, again, when I'm being skeptical about it is, yeah, it's great they acknowledge some of this stuff, but and they're given some rewards, which again is really good, but I don't think they're addressing some of the core problems. So once they have all these improvements that they should have already had, what is the net new? There really isn't that much. I don't know, because it doesn't seem like they're really addressing some of the core problems. They're addressing some of them, but not all the core problems. Again, what are we gaining that's new that wasn't should have already been there? I don't even know if I said that right. So what I mean is, a lot of these things should have been there when the game launched, and it wasn't there. Now they're spending this time to fix it, and they're getting a lot of kudos for it. But you got to think on the other side of the coin. So they're spending time to fix this, but if they would have already had it, what would they have been working on now that they're not working on because they're fixing what should have already been there? Again, that's my take on it. That's my look on it. It's not to be like negative or anything, but it is, yeah, again, I want to give them kudos for fixing a lot of things that people have been complaining about, because I'll give them that. Again, some other games or companies, they won't even do that. They'll just kind of ignore it, or they'll just throw you like, oh, here's one summon or something like that. And in here, they're giving 140 summons. Again, it's really good, but here's the thing. They should have already given this. If we go and look for the standard banner, this currency should not really be that limited. So when I look at this, again, this is something they should have really already given, if not maybe a little bit more. I mean, 140 is definitely reasonable. It's almost, what, 2 summons? Why not just 160 and give 2 full summons, right? I don't know. It's like it's seems like it's just to appease people, but it's not addressing the problem. The main problem again is not giving enough plat. Now, again, they're addressing that, but they didn't really specify exactly how they're going to do it. They said they're going to, I guess, not have them so spread apart, but that's not necessarily the issue. The issue is just the quantity, and then having everything rely on platinum. I don't know. So that's why I'm still a bit skeptical on what they're going to do to actually address the core problem. I would say another core problem again is not the cost, but going to the shop, just the cost of everything. Again, this is not a premier game. They're charging premier prices. I mean, this is just outrageous. And I didn't see anything in the patch notes. Maybe I missed it. I kind of glanced it. I didn't go through it in complete detail. But this is a problem too. They got to fix these prices. It's way too high. And then I would say the last problem again is the OCs. I personally, I mean, there's many ways they can fix this. Again, I say I'm not really against OCs, but OCs should not have priority over the main characters. And I would think, again, there's so many ways they can do this. My suggestion would be maybe reduce the number of draws to get the guarantee, get rid of the 50-50 for OCs. Again, no one wants OCs, and the only reason why they're bringing in OCs is because there's just not enough characters in the anime. But then they make the OCs almost required, either through buffs or something like that, that you're going to want to need. So nobody wants them from a character standpoint, but people want them because of the skills that they're bringing. And why don't they just put those skills in the main characters or something? I think that's the biggest problem. So if they can address those things, I would be very surprised. I don't think they're going to fix anything with those. I think what the rewards they're giving us is, I just realized still showing the browser. I think the rewards that they're giving us is kind of just a temporary thing, just to kind of appease us. But again, where's the net new that they're doing? I don't know. I'm not really seeing it. And, I played Grand Cross for like 3 years, and they were doing the same exact thing when that game came out. And eventually, Seaton left that game for similar reasons. And they're doing the same thing here. Now, but I'll give it to them. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Like they seem to be addressing it faster than Grand Cross. It took them a while, and I would still say they never really fully addressed it. But we'll see. Again, I plan on going to the end of the month. We'll see what actually comes about it. I really want to see a path that's going to address the core problems, not the, I want to say, fundamental issues that every game should have already had when it was released. And we'll see where that leads. So, well, in the meantime, I got my 10 free, so I'm going to get a guaranteed SSR here. And how do you see the rates? Who's on here? Wouldn't mind another Manny. Oh, I don't have Jericho. Wouldn't mind Jericho. I'm not sure if I'll use her. Maybe when Merlin comes out. Don't really want Elaine. I wouldn't be as upset if I got a main. The one unit I don't want is a king. I don't want any more Gilas. So really, yeah, we'll see who we get. I'll be really upset if I get a king, because I got a king and I don't use him. I can't really use him for anything. Maybe in the future he'll be useful, but I kind of doubt it. Usually the characters on the standard banner fall off. So yeah, out of all this, I would say Manny, Deanne, Jericho, or maybe Jericho because I don't have her. Manny, Deanne, Elaine. And then between these three, I really don't know, because I already have them and I just don't want them at all. So, all right, here we go. Let's see. Should I skip? I really don't want to do this first part. Yeah, let's skip, because I know I'm getting an SSR, but I'll play this out. Oh, got a Deanne. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it. Pretty good, pretty good. Skip. Be nice if I got two. All right, so I got another DN. That puts her at 5-star. Is that right? Yeah, I think it does. Where is she? Yeah, that puts her at 5. She's still very useful. Very good for some of the content. Hopefully she does not fall off that fast. We'll see. So yeah, that was good. I'll take that. Kind of wish I had a Jericho again just to fill my roster, and again, if a Frost team becomes good when Merlin comes out, I think that's what a lot of us are anticipating. And I'm on the fence whether I want to pull for Clotho. I every time I see her, I just want to say Lilia, but again, I I don't want her. The only reason why I would summon for her is because she might pair up good with Merlin, but we don't know. Uh, I would hate to summon for her and then just never use her. And on the other hand, I'd be a little bummed if when Merlin comes out, I think we're anticipating Merlin be next. Merlin comes out, then I actually need her and I don't have her, and I'm like, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence.